the Setup Rangers, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today in this unimportant review we have the Transformers War for Cybertron Studio Series Decepticon Soldier. We're gonna call him Bob. This is what, the Deluxe figures? Deluxe class, which, for these reviews, they are unedited. They go up on our Patreon in advance. I'm also tired. Just woke up not too long ago, but my wife is currently watching the child, so I got a little bit of time to work on some videos for the channel. And I know I've been having quite a few people asking about Transformers stuff, so since I actually picked up one recently, figured we'd go over it. But anyways, these go up on our Patreon in advance, so if you guys like to help donate, greatly would appreciate it. The only reason I picked this up is I just really love the War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron games, and I have all the original figures, so any like newish molds they've been doing, I've been grabbing. Outside, I grabbed Optimus because I just really like War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron, Optimus. I think are both really dope designs. I kind of want to get Megatron just so I can get a bigger Megatron, but I skipped on that one so far. But, like, I don't need the Starscream or anything of that. But I seen they just had generic Soldier. I'm like, oh god, I'm going to have to buy multiples of these, aren't I? Megatron needs a couple of friends. And it's just really cool. It kind of gives you, like, this reminds me almost a bit of, like, the multiplayer, where you get, like, just, like, generic designs to make your characters with. And you never want to really make them look like, I don't want to play straight Optimus or whoever which one, so you always kind of mix and matched a little bit so it looked like a unique character. And that's what this kind of reminds me of a bit. So anyways, we're just gonna crack into it. Hopefully the transformation isn't too complicated, because one of the reasons why I kind of stopped doing Transformers for a while is they were just a pain in the butt videos to edit. And I wasn't really buying that many of them. Views-wise, they weren't doing the best. But for unimportant review style, where I don't have to edit these videos, yeah, they're fantastic. Also with the box, too, you get a little background there from the video game, which I always thought was really sweet. Granted, I'm going to be pitching it, but it's still kind of cool. He does come with the gun. I was kind of concerned about that, because I didn't see... I guess he has one on the back. I probably should have looked at the back of the package a little bit better. But you can also, like, pull out the insert and unfold it and display it with the figure, if you wanted. This video is like more like an unboxing every time. There we go. So box, that's way. He is partially transformed. I hope he's supposed to look like this. That looks like that goes more up into the back, I'm assuming. Okay, actually we might need the box. Instructions are my friend. That is totally not what his back looks like on there. The wheels are supposed to be in other directions. So this folds down. That shows the wheel kind of hanging out back here, though. Maybe it's supposed to be flip-flopped? You're probably asking yourself, Steve, you could just look at the instructions and be good to go. But I like looking at the boxes personally. So I'm lazy and don't want to mess with it. There's a little clip there. I assume because there's that little groove right here, that's where this kind of rusts. Seems legit to me. That looks more like what I'm seeing there. No, it's not, because there's... Oh, that can go all the way around. So does that rest in... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's one of those things, like, I always... Whenever I first get these figures, I try to do a bunch of, like, the transforming myself. Just because I really like to kind of fiddle with them and see how well I can do. And you can see here, there's the little groove here, and that's where this piece here slots into. And it stops, so you know you're good. Just looking at the back, it looks like there's supposed to be a back piece. Oh, because it's still attached to the box. Got it. So wait, he's not fully assembled? That's weird. That is some weird assembly. So that's that. Oh no. Which way does it go? That's the question. Because that... Okay, we gotta find the instructions. Hold up. Somewhere in the box. I don't know what I'm doing. I just mentioned we're not saving the box. I don't care enough. Come on. Alright, so there's the instruction booklet. So just in case if you lose this and want to come to this video in order to be able to follow along yourself, going from to car mode. Trying to see. So it's this way, right? So this... Wait, what? Oh, you know what? That probably goes in... I'm so confused. Also, my nose is bugging me. Right, let's go from like, car mode 2. Okay, this is, I don't know if my brain's just not working today, but this is not the most intuitive thing. Looking at the picture, because it's not assembled together, so I can't really see how this connects to this, and it works. I'm just gonna assume that that's a thing. Because this piece here is going to connect into here for certain. Looks right. I hope so. See, I'll give you a good back shot to see how the piece here is supposed to be resting. So, I'd say that's a little bit of a knock on it. Because it would be nice if the figure was fully assembled outside in the package. Was expecting to build my Transformer today. That, and now because this is on here, he doesn't get very much shoulder movements. This part's kind of blocking. I could unhook it and then kind of swing it out a little bit to increase the range of motion, but he doesn't have too much back and forth anyways for the shoulder. So it's honestly not really that big of a deal if he has it. He doesn't get too much forward and back. You can just more or less rotate it. Solid elbow, rotation of the elbow, hand rotates. Head, forward and back. Get it side to side. It is on a ball joint, so that's good. Legs, also on ball joints, so a lot of play there. Knee, you can bend it. It just gets a little awkward with the leg pieces. You kind of gotta shift everything with it. So in that regards, it would have been kind of nice if this maybe latched in more instead of just resting in the leg piece. So you don't have to like hold every single segmented piece here to try to pose his knee. And then adjust accordingly. Because everything just wants to flip-flop out. Technically you get toe articulation. Let's say, is this hooking? That looks like that should kind of pop in. It does. Okay. There's a little... It's kind of hard to show on the video, but right here, you'll see that little peg spot. That's where that inserts into. And hooks in. And then for the gun, looks like it's set up how Optimus is. So you swap the arm out. Put that in. You get your new little cannon arm, which I think is actually kind of cool because it's definitely harkens back a bit more to the video game. I wish the guns are maybe a bit beefier looking, so that it coincides with the because once you remove it, it's got like the thinnest little joint here, and that joint transitions to the gun instead of like the arm transitioning into this. Like, I wish it was set up to be slotted in more like the way the arm is, and having this like extended piece for the back elbow. I think it'd be cool. But like I mentioned, it still aesthetically works. It just could probably be a little prettier looking. And then if you wanted to do a more traditional Transformer, there isn't really a proper way for him to hold on to it. So I guess that's one little negative. But that's one of the nice things about some of the older figures is you kind of mix and match and shift hands and whatever. In order to kind of get the look. Cat broken. He's being needy for reasons today and I don't understand why. Also my AC's blowing, so you guys might hear that now because he opened the door. Anyways, detail-wise, he looks really solid. Head's got Swarge to it. It's got the Decepticon logo on the chest. Color scheme is a gray with a metallic, like army green. For the rest of the figure, you get a little bit of purples here and there on the undersection. Detailing on the armor plating looks solid. So overall, I'd say at least in robot form, it's not horrible. I wish the legs had at least like I'd say 2 more places where it like attached. Like if that was like a proper clip, and then the same thing with here if that was more of a proper clip, just to make it a little bit easier to bend the leg. Though now it's actually kind of holding, so that popped out. So again, it'd be nice if it was more of a clip there. But I think everything else about it's perfectly fine for the price point. And the gun being like a little bit bigger towards the elbow region would have been kind of cool. Vehicle form. This is going to be the fun part. So we're going to start just unhooking everything. It's deluxe, so it shouldn't be overtly complicated. As long as I put this back plate on right. Because this is going to be the back end of the vehicle, it looks like. Which I'm assuming that's what that is. We could double check the instructions real quick. Let's build the leg. Arm goes into said leg. And then that folds over. Well, yes, buddy. So needy all the time. There's a little clip there. This goes here. You are distracting. I throw you on the tape. See, just to prove. Don't dig your claws into the carpet. Fine, I didn't want to pick you up anyways. You're a little butthole. Nobody loves you. Well, I tried to give you attention, and you just gripped it into the ground. Now I got cat hair on my hands. Hands fold into the body. I think, anyways. Maybe I gotta rotate the hand. It's not sitting quite flush. There we go. So the hand's gotta sit flat. Like so. And then just show these kind of sitting there. Do they have to be rotated at a particular position? Kind of looks like it. Oh, I see. So there's the peg on the arm right here, you can see. That slots into this right here. Cat is currently standing on my standing on my leg, trying to nuzzle my elbow as I'm transforming this thing. Oh, now it's falling apart while I'm trying to peg things in. Oh, now he's on my lap. Now he is on my lap. Does that hook into... Okay, so that goes into... Okay, so if that goes into there, you stop that hot nonsense. You just the camera. You're a little monster. Look at this handsome gentleman. Go. Shoot. Shoot. Jeez, oh criminy. I want this video to not be 20 minutes long, please. You little heathen. So why does that hook into there, but then I can't get the stupid peg in the leg? At least I thought it did. But that's like too low? At least for the way the arm feels like it's going? I don't understand. Don't understand. So it says it going down within the peg, but that's not how that's set up. Because it makes me feel like I'm supposed to do it like this. Maybe I am, but then how does... I guess that looks a little more streamlined. Somebody's gonna be screaming at me in the comment section. I can feel it. Oh, am I dumb? I just realized the back wheel is not remotely in the right position. Ah, he rotates. Starting to make more sense now. Okay, okay, so he rotates. That's a thing. I should have looked at the thing because I was like, oh, the body's fine. I'm dumb and I apologize. Again, that's why I don't usually do Transformers. Because I spend like 40 minutes trying to just figure out the process of attaching this thing. And oh my god, reattach the arm, you piece of shit. Because you're set up to be in a certain way. Right there. Okay. Now, spin. Please. Thank you. That hooks. That peg's end. Theoretically. Okay, I think we're almost there. And that should just pop in. Oh no. Pop into there. Cool. There's probably a reason why that's not sitting as flush. Might just have to do with the angle of the figure, but there's vehicle mode. We got there. This attaches to the top. Good to go. All right, once I figured out rotating the body is 100% a thing. Looks solid. Looks Cybertronian. I appreciate it. It does work. It can roll without rubbing on the table, so that's a positive. Have no idea where the windows are. Does it need windows? Probably not. But I got the little purple headlights there, though. And the Tron-inspired wheels. I dig it. He's solid. For like 20 bucks. It's not the worst Transformer I ever had. I'm not like super blown away with it either, but for just like generic Decepticon character, Bob is what we were calling him at the beginning of the review, it's okay. Maybe a little bit more purple would have been kind of cool, like especially on the arms. Maybe along the striping here. Just give it a little bit more color variety. Would have been kind of sweet, but not too bad in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed this hot mess of a video. Anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, and cover today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel donate. Greatly would appreciate it. If you guys would like to pick up some Transformers for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel. Get yourself some sweet action figures. If you spend over 80 bucks, they do free shipping. And we'll see you guys in the next one.